All right, play number 6, series number 6 here, guys. He has a 3rd and 12 after I got that big sack. He has the ball on his 43-yard line now after taking the sack. 3:29 left in the third quarter. Still a 7-7 ball game. As you can see, he's in a trip set, so he has another receiver out here. To me, this looks like he's just going all vert, so he has everybody going go routes. I can't tell if it's just an audible from something else because I don't believe there's a play where everybody just goes on streaks. It's probably a 4 vert, and then he just made the adjustment to the couple guys. And so basically that's what he's in. I am in a nickel because he has a 3 receiver set here. As I always call this a nickel offense because it's 3 receivers, 1 tight, single back against my nickel defense in this case. I'm going over Storm Brave. I've brought my linebackers inside because I like to try to get the twister effect going here. That's basically what I like to do, and have these guys coming off the edge here and then make these tackles make decisions on who they're going to block. Are they going to stand to help out, or are they going to bounce out to the defensive end? So, and these guys are all on an island now because I have no safety help. The thing is, because the back is my guy, as you can see, that's me right there, I'm usually going to help out deep before I worry about covering the back. Unless this guy has a proclivity for hitting his backs all the time, normally I'm going to help out deep because obviously you don't want to give up the deep play. So let's go ahead and run through this, see what happens, and we'll talk about it. So we see there we get the twister effect. His back stays in the block because he has to, basically. If he doesn't, he gets killed. It gets pretty good blocking there. Oh, that's one thing I didn't talk about too much. I always set my, or almost always set my DBs here to playing the inside routes, so playing the inside of the routes. Usually the only time I don't, actually he doesn't even do a good job, but he was starting outside. The only time I don't usually do this is if I'm seeing a bunch set. Then if I'm in a man-to-man, I will have him play the outside routes to cover the corners in that case. So with this one, since it's the trip set, I usually see a lot of crossers with that, so that's why I usually play the insides, crossers and slants. So I have him playing the inside. He does a good job there. For some reason I throw myself on the floor, but that's okay. I could afford to in this case, and as you can see, I took away, or helped take away, his initial, I think that's probably his initial guy that he wants to throw to, because I think he hit me earlier with that a few times. So in this case, he tries to throw his opposite receiver open, but my DB there does a good job. So in this case, it's a 2-point play for me. I did my job of helping out here, and we also had play success because we didn't give up a yard on that. Alright folks, we have play number 7 here, series number 6. As you can see, he's in a trip set, so he has that other receiver out here. He basically stayed no huddle in this case. What he's running is a play action pass. So this guy's going to come in here with the play fake. He's going to fake it to him where he can sit back here or roll out if he wants. He's got a bench route coming here, I believe. This guy's going to stay in the block, and then I do believe he has a crosser here and then like a post here. So something similar to that, maybe a little shallower here, and then this guy worrying about that depth. I am an Overstorm Brave, so this guy's coming. So this guy, I decided to leave him basically where their normal alignment is, just to give him a little different looks, just so he doesn't know it's coming all the time. Know that's exact. I don't want to give a hotel by having my backers here all the time whenever I'm calling this play. Sometimes I widen them all the way out. Sometimes I keep them in. Sometimes I just widen my line. Just messing around with these guys to give them little different looks here. So as you can see, here comes a snap. We'll go ahead and go through the play progression. He has everything open. This one may not be a good place to throw, maybe not this either, because I'm sitting right here, so I can help out with those two. But he does have his tight end open. Problem is, I got guys a coming, and he doesn't have time to throw the ball. So we get the sack in this case. Another big play for me. This is another 3-point play, obviously. So we look through this. Anything else he could have done? Honestly, the only thing he could have really done is he recognized this as a man-to-man coverage, zero coverage. Then he may have known this was coming. So if he knows this blitz is coming, and this is the only way I can say this, if he knows that blitz is coming, then he could have this guy set up to block as opposed to running the play fake. That's the one thing that would have helped him out in this case. Outside of that, he didn't do anything bad. He just didn't have the time because of the play fake. That allowed one of these guys to come free here and make the play. And of course on 4th down, big play for me. You can see my backer gets outside on that. Boom. Yeah, he just didn't have time. After the play fake, he was barely getting himself, set back up to throw the ball, and he did not have time to hit this right here or make the attempt on these two. So here's the final grade for series number 6 on defense. Play number 1 gets a 0 for me. Play 2 gets a 1. Play 3 gets a 0, 4, 0. 5 is a 3-point play, 6 is a 2-point play, and 7 is a 3-point play. So what that basically makes it out to, 9 points out of 14. So I get 63.3% on this. Not pretty, but we got to pass. Obviously, I didn't do great on this drive. He was able to move the ball on me a little bit, but we did enough to get that stop, and that's the important thing. So I hope you guys are learning from this. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, like and subscribe. Y'all take care. Have great nights, great days. God bless.